So this over here. It's a front chest plate for size 2XL. And this is European size 2XL. Do you see any difference? Yeah, I'm in trouble. So apparently they don't make horse-shaped dogs on the Korean peninsula. Can you see Gaughi in the mirror? Wait, I can see his ear. Gaughi is on a paw patrol right now. He's observing the fields and telling me all about everything, mainly about cats that are trying to sneak into our property. What I was trying to say? Oh yeah. Hello friends and family. You've probably read the title. Today, as the title says, I will try to make some holiday outfits for both of my dogs, for Kromka and for Gaughi. The only problem is that the book that I bought is entirely in Korean. Can I read Korean? Kinda. I always mix A and O and U, I think, or yo. There is a bit of a problem there. Can I understand Korean? No. But the pictures are pretty. And as you all know, I have tons of experience as a seamstress. I made... What did I do? 2 hats, a pinafore, a dress, and trousers. Yeah, I'm thinking about my trousers and how much I was struggling with 2 legs. And they have 4. Also, I think I will need to resize the patterns from this book because the dogs in the book, they're so tiny, and my dogs are, or soon will be, the size of a small horse. So, I will need a lot of brown paper. Alright, I will pop to the store now and we'll see each other in a few seconds. We're gonna try and pick some nice cute outfits for the dogs. Yeah, it's going to be okay. 4 legs, 2 legs, what's the difference? Come on. Hey y'all, I know it's almost your lunch. I know, I didn't forget. Don't worry about it. You're such a baby. What? I know. So I did some reading. Well, I tried to do some reading. I was more, flipping through the pages and looking at the pretty pictures. But anyway, I think we need to talk about the fabrics first. So I decided not to buy anything new. I will be using either the scrap fabrics I already have or just some old clothes that I don't wear anymore because I know my dogs. Well, I know Gaughi. I know for a fact that he will chew a hole next to the neckline in the first 5 minutes of wearing his clothes. And Kromka will probably help him. She's really good with her own clothes and she doesn't do anything to them. But if she sees something on him, it's gone in 10 seconds. I just want to avoid spending money where I don't need to spend money, so we're gonna use something that's already in the house. Yeah, as I said, I flipped through the book and I would love to make a tiny dress or a tiny skirt for Kromka. She's not a girly girl, let's be honest. She's more of a stinky girl that likes to eat mud and start fights. She's like a storm. She's not a breeze at all. She's like a tiny Rambo, which bulldozes through life like a tiny steamroller. Yeah, she needs something more boyish. I think like a tiny vest or maybe a pair of trousers. I think that would be something more suitable for her. She will enjoy a pair. What's wrong with me? A pair of trousers because her booty is getting cold. We have snow in Ireland, which is quite unexpected. As for Gaughi, so Gaughi, he is the breezy one of the 2. He's very gentle. He loves sweet perfume like Sabrina Carpenter's espresso. Every time I'm using it, he asks me to spritz him just a tiny bit. So I think a nice floral pattern will be something suitable for him. As for the design, he gets cold pretty easily. For the past few days, well, he's not going out much outside. He buries himself in between the cushions and between the blankets, and I haven't seen him outside the bed for too long. He's just hibernating. Hey, you're getting your lunch in 5 minutes, okay? I think a turtleneck would be something that he would enjoy, and I think I will need to modify the pattern that is in the book, because Gaughi, he's a part greyhound and they have massive chests. So I will need to modify the pattern. I just don't want to break his paws when I'm trying to get him inside his clothes. Yeah, I think I will need to modify the pattern just a tiny bit. Sure, listen, how hard can it be combining Korean patterns with horse-shaped dog and quite questionable sewing skills? Gaughi, I'm already sorry for you. I don't know if any of what we were doing for the past 20 minutes actually recorded, but it felt weirdly familiar. Right, I have all the measurements in my notebook. Kinda all the measurements. I'm still missing, I think, 3 from Kromka, but she's too lively for me today, okay? I'm just gonna try and figure out as I go. I need to sit down now, rest a bit, and flip through the designs. Stop eating the chair! Kromka, seriously. This paint is not good for you. I don't know what kind of paint this is, but this is a very old chair. It could be lead. Anyway, what I was saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna rest and look through the designs, catch something. I think this is it, I'm not gonna do anything else today. This took years of my life. Oh yeah, I was on Reddit the other day and people in the sewing community said that oilcloth is much better for pattern making than usual than brown paper. So I'm gonna try and maybe do that, because I think it's gonna be much easier for me just to wrap my dogs in the oilcloth and see if everything fits than scrambling around when brown paper that will not survive even 5 minutes near them. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Yeah. I did some digging yesterday. I flipped through the book, and because I'm an amazing seamstress, as you all know, with tons of experience, and also I fluently know Korean, it only took me 5 hours yesterday. Yeah, so today I have some thoughts and I really wanted to discuss this with you and with myself, of course. So this over here, it's a front chest plate for size 2XL, and this is European size 2XL. Do you see any difference? Yeah, I'm in trouble. So apparently they don't make horse-shaped dogs on the Korean peninsula, and I will need to make a bespoke pattern for Gaughi. This is what I think needs to happen. So in this book, there's one chapter with some formulas and with some tips about pattern making, and it should help me to make like a bespoke pattern for my dog. So we will try to do this today. This is the plan. We're gonna try to use the book, try to use Google Translator, and we'll see what we're gonna get. Hopefully it's gonna work. If not, I don't know. I think with Kromka, we're fine. She's still quite small and she will absolutely fit size 2XL. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut it. But with Gaughi, I think we will need to do a bit more work. Is this a good idea? I don't know. I really don't know. As you know, I wanted to make him a turtleneck, and all is fine and dandy, all is fine and dandy, but I don't think I would be able to actually fit his front paws. It needs to be something different, and I think the second pattern from the book is the best option for him. I think it would be much easier for me just to throw him inside the garment, then try to pull his paws and, make him uncomfortable. I don't want him to be uncomfortable. I want him to enjoy his clothes. So not only I will need to make a bespoke pattern for him, but also change the design. Please send thoughts and prayers for me today because I have a very long day ahead of me. I grabbed Gaughi just now and put the oilcloth on top of him, and the pattern is too big. Are we surprised? Not really. I probably mistranslated something. I am not good at maths, and also he's not a very proportionate boy. And all the patterns that there are in the book are for quite proportionate dogs. Hello, do you want to show your face? Kaka. He wants me to go for coffee because he wants to get his popcorn. So I'm being nudged right now. Yeah, so the pattern is too big, but I think we can fix it pretty quickly. It's not a massive problem. It's better to have a bigger pattern than one that's too small. So it's not a tragedy. It's actually okay. I'm not unhappy. The oilcloth is a brilliant thing because I put this on top of him and he wasn't scared because there was no crinkling or anything like that. It's very pliable as well, so I can use probably just a bit of tape it onto him, and I can make some changes with just a pair of scissors, a marker and a tape. I'm pretty excited to actually start this process, which is really surprising for me because I hate changing patterns, but I think we'll manage. I don't have enough oilcloth to also make a pattern for Kromka. I think I only have like 30 centimeters left, so that's not enough. But honestly, I don't think I need to do that anyway. The pattern is pretty straightforward from what I've seen, and I think I just need to cut it out and make proper pants for her, and it's gonna be okay because she's still quite tiny. That's me for now. I'm weirdly optimistic, which feels weird. Optimistic and excited, and I cannot wait to go upstairs and start sewing. First off, I want to address the elephant in the room. I don't know what these dots are. They're all over the footage on screen left side. And my best guess, those two particles. I must have changed the lens and some got inside the camera body. And, I tried vacuum, I tried air pressure, I even tried manifesting, and nothing. They're still here. Anyway, Gaughi was an angel, sat still, didn't move, pure professional. Can say the same about Kromka. While I was wrestling with her, an idea hit me actually. How to avoid adding a whole zipper or buttons to hold Gaughi's little turtleneck together and make sure his waist is cinched to the gods. And the answer is Velcro. I just didn't sew the sides and used that instead, and it worked like magic. Actually, you're gonna see in the reveal. You could say his outfit was more freestyle than planned, but it doesn't matter in the end. You know, at least he's got something to wear now, so he won't freeze in the coming weeks. I'm so sorry. I think they both look absolutely adorable. I just cannot stop taking pictures of them. I think I'll need to buy a new SD card because I filled it up to the brim today. But there's still a few things that I think I need to fix. So for Gaughi's garment, I think this turtleneck needs a drawstring because it's a little bit too wide. And also he needs a lining. This pink Jackie O tweed is absolutely adorable. I think it suits him so well, but it's... oh, the strings. I completely underestimated how stringy this fabric is. I should have been more careful when I was handling the fabric when I was sewing it. When it comes to those two things that I made from the two things that I made this week, I think his garment was the hardest one, just based purely on the tweed. You know, it was a nightmare to work with. If I ever use it again, I think I will need to starch it first. Maybe. I don't know. Don't look at me. I have no idea about fabrics, about sewing. I'm just learning. You know, like logically, I think it just needs to be a bit harder if you want to work with it and not, you know, end up with a pile of strings. As for Kronka's trousers, bigger hole for the tail for sure. I have to keep adjusting them so she can walk comfortably. And surprise, surprise, Gaughi was wearing her pants yesterday when I was doing a little fashion show for the family, and the pants fit him very well. He was so chuffed with them. It was really, really hard to get them out of the trousers. He was just running away and around in those pants, and actually they fit him really well. So maybe I should actually make new trousers for Kromka. Maybe I shouldn't adjust anything. Apart from like those actually small things, I'm actually pretty chuffed. I think they look absolutely adorable and they both love it, you know. Their naked bellies are covered, so no wonder they're really happy. And what do you think? Did I do a good job? I honestly thought that, you know, working with a Korean book and switching between translations and taking notes and everything is gonna break my brain, but it was grand. Almost forgot. I learned a new technique from the book about sewing clothes for the dogs. So, you know how I feel about frills and pinching fabrics and everything like that. Absolutely hate it. This is not for me. I'm just getting very nervous. From this book, I learned how to do it without stress. So it's basically like making the frills by using the elastic band and then sewing the piece of cloth onto the elastic band and encasing it inside a band. It's so much easier from whatever technique I was trying to do before. Works like a charm. And for sure, I'm going to use it in my future projects. I think that's it for today. If I had any shocking topics to talk about, they are completely gone from my head. Yeah, there's nothing there. The only thing that I'm thinking about right now is just to take my dogs for a nice walk and make myself a nice cup of chocolate. I bought the nice one. Oh, it's some pumpkin spice. If you liked the video, please maybe consider leaving something behind, like a dog emoji or something like that. I know how stressful it can be, even if you liked someone's video, to make a good comment. Yeah, brains are weird. Ugh, what was that? Comments, and likes really do help the channel, and thanks to you guys, we hit 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers! Can you imagine? That's like a whole high school of people. Or even more. I don't know how big high schools are, but yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Anyway, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And of course, thank you to my lovely patrons, Nelson Marie, Beth K, and Galaxy Media. I hope you liked the little presents that I sent, and I hope you won't get injured by them, as I was trying to make it as well, and so far there's only blood. Oh, and Rowena, girl! Did you get your package? Can you please send me a message? American border control is out of control. They're so weird, and I just want to make sure that you got your little prezzies. And if you'd like to join my Patreon, the address is on the screen right now. It's also in the description. I also have Instagram. I post there from time to time, so consider following me. Consider following me there. Okay, so take care, you guys, and we'll see each other soon. I hope you had wonderful holidays, and that the upcoming holidays will be as wonderful as these ones. And I hope your digestive system is ready for the feast.